Hi DVC fan, Paul and Amy here, and today we're going to show you something a little different than we normally do with our room tours. We are going to show you a standard 2-queen room at Universal's Stella Nova Resort. Probably wondering why we're showing you a room at Universal as opposed to a DVC villa. Well, we all know that Epic Universe is opening officially very soon. And as a DVC member, many of us are very excited to check out this whole brand new theme park. Tomorrow is Paul's birthday and we are actually going to see Epic Universe and experience it for the first time tomorrow. And so tonight we thought it would be a great idea to stay here somewhere that is walkable to the park and show you what it's like and how much it costs. As always, our content is brought to you by the world of DVC, but today I want to highlight 2 different businesses in the world of DVC that can get you to Universal Resort. One is Be Our Guest Vacations. Their travel agents can help plan the perfect Universal vacation. And the other is DVC Rental Store, where DVC members can take advantage of the swap program, swap your points for a Universal trip. I want to talk a little bit about what we paid for this room tonight. So for reference, it is the Monday immediately after Easter. So we're still kind of in that spring travel season. And this is considered a prime value resort. So Stella Nova and Terra Luna, which are right next to each other, are prime value resorts at Universal. We paid $137 for tonight. We did use a Florida residence discount. They also offer other discounts like annual pass discounts and more. And with taxes and fees, the total was $154 for the night. Now, you do have to pay to park, so that's not included, and parking is $30, but all in $184, so under $200 for a beautiful brand new resort, beautifully themed. And then the biggest thing for me is that it is walking distance to Epic Universe. So it's about the distance from Bay Lake to Magic Kingdom Park is what you're gonna get here walking from Stella Nova or Terra Luna over to Epic Universe. So walking distance, under $200 to a park. Decent amount of space in this hotel room. When you first walk in, we have this hall area and there's this big empty space right here. Paul and I decided it would be a good space to, if you wanted to set your suitcase open, we put the luggage rack here to show you that, or even just store your suitcases right here. And then as soon as you walk in here, you have a full-length mirror on the left. Next to that, we have our closet, and then it is a good size. So once you open it, You've got hanging space as well as some shelf up the top and then some extra pillows and blankets. Your safe is going to be here. There's also an iron and an ironing board. Since this is a hotel room, you are going to have a small fridge, but you're not going to have a kitchenette. So over here inside this little cabinet, we've got a small beverage cooler slash mini fridge. There is no freezer in here. And then on top of it, we've got a little bit of space, storage space, and then you've got a small little Cuisinart coffee maker with some extra coffee and an ice bucket. Moving over past that, we do have a pretty good sized little dresser here. It does have 4 nice sized drawers. And then on top of here, next to the phone, you're gonna find some charging. Just hit that little button, 2 regular plugs, USB, USB-C, and then 2 more USBs. After that, we've got a smart TV. I do like how they kind of have the DVC touch to it, the Disney touch, welcoming the Krieger party. It is a smart TV, and there is actually a way that you can control it with your phone as well. Then we have this couch area, and I'm really loving these accent pillows. They're just a cool pop of color. There is no table and chairs here, but you do have this bench slash couch, and then you have a little table over here that you can easily move around where you need it. For the price, I think this room is beautiful and I love the theming. I love the backlit art up here. And then we've got 2 queen beds. Each have a nice little pop of color from that accent pillow. And then in the middle here is where you're going to have your lamp, your nightstand, and then there is some charging behind this lamp here. So we've got regular plugs, USB, and a USB-C. Not a ton of storage in the nightstand, but there is a small drawer here. And then also loving the color from the rug. I do want to point out that the beds do not have space to slide your luggage under, so those are solid. So that space where you first walk in is going to be your best place for keeping your suitcases. So I did book a standard view, and this certainly is. I did request a higher floor, so we're on floor 5, definitely not the highest, but even though we're overlooking the parking lot, we can also see Epic Universe and the Helios. So we've got some shots, we're seeing the coaster coming through. So not a bad view for standard. Heading over into the bathroom, there is a small partition curtain here that you can pull aside if someone's getting ready, someone's still asleep, and you just need a little bit more privacy on this side where the sink is. On the other side of that curtain, this glass wall, we've got our sink. It is outside of the bathroom, good countertop space, nice backlit mirror, and then we've got some storage for some washcloths, and then over here you're also going to find your blow dryer. We've got a nice white, crisp and clean looking bathroom. I was really happy to notice that it was a tub shower combo. I appreciate having a bathtub, and then it's got a pretty good shower head, and there are some toiletries on the wall. We checked them out. They are called Cosmic Ember, so we'll have to try those later and see what they smell like. That's going to do it for us. We are heading to Helios Grand Hotel for dinner tonight. Super excited about that. We will be sharing a lot more Universal content on our channel in the coming months, just so you can see what's going on at Epic, what to expect. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the DVC Fan YouTube channel, join in the conversation in the DVC Fan Facebook group. For bonus content, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/DVCFan.